and lots of homework.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, Mrs. Ha.
Yes.
Chào em. Chào em.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah. So anything I need to know before starting this
I don't.
class?
I don't think so. Okay.
Okay, so
This
Quang Ming
coming.
might join
Yeah.
this class.
She's joining this class or
Okay.
this afternoon. Okay.
All
Mm-hmm.
right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mrs. Ha. Thank
Mm-hmm.
you.
See you
Come
later.
in.
Okay. Yeah.
Come in. Come in. Ming Ang. Xin chào Ming Ang.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Ming Ang?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good. I'm good, thank you. Have you had a good week, Ming Ang?
Yes, teacher.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. So, can you turn your cameras on, please? Thank you. Okay, thank you, Ming Ang. I can see you very clearly. That's great. Do you have any tests at the moment, Ming Ang? Any exam or any test
I
at
don't.
school? At
No,
school?
no, I don't.
No. Okay, good. What about you, Vietian?
No. At the moment, no, but I'm preparing for my final exam.
All right. When is that?
At the end of April.
End of April. Oh, that's only a couple of weeks away.
Yes.
Okay, so you're very busy. So because you've got that, Vietian, you don't need to worry about doing my homework if you don't want. Okay?
Yes.
So don't worry about it. You have other, your exam is more important. Have to do that first. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, good. Is your camera working, Vietian?
I'm trying.
Okay, thank you. So we'll just wait another minute or so see if someone else will join us. So we're going to practice, of course, our usual speaking today.
Recording in progress.
Okay, I can see you clearly now, Vietian. Thank you. So today we'll just do our normal speaking. And also some writing practice. Ding Lam. Ding Lam.
Hi, teacher.
How are you, Ding Lam?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, good to see you. And Nguyen. Chagon. Nguyen,
Hello, teacher.
how are you, Nguyen?
I'm fine. You?
Good. Welcome to class. Is your camera working, Nguyen?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, all right. So welcome to class, everyone. We will get started. I'm just expecting another couple of students, but we won't wait for them if they are going to be late. Does anyone have any questions about the homework before we start? Any questions? Okay. Thank you, everyone who did the homework. And remembering what the words perseverance and resilience means, I think they are both very important characteristics. I think that is the best English word. They are both very important things to develop and things that will, I think, help you succeed in the rest of your life. If you learn how to persevere and you learn how to be resilient, this will help you in the ups and downs of life. And everyone in their life has some ups and some downs. No one has a completely smooth life, but I'm sure you know that already. And just remember, I talked also last week about how to learn new words. When you learn new words, you must try to learn them in context. That will help you remember them. So learn new words as part of a sentence, like we did last week with perseverance. Try to learn the word as part of a sentence and then write it down a number of times. Write the sentence down a number of times. That will help you learn. I try to teach myself some Vietnamese, and that is the only way I can remember the words, is to learn them as part of a sentence. Learning just a list of words is too boring and too difficult. Okay, everyone. So we will start the lesson. Quang, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How about
Okay,
you?
I'm good. I'm very well. Thank you, Quang. Okay, so we're going to be looking at speaking, part one speaking. Okay, you should be able to see this on your screen now. Remember, these are the things to remember when you do part one speaking. Viet Tien, can you read the first line for me, please?
Give natural replies, not too long, not too short, 2 to 3 sentences. Don't list things, use adjectives. Don't give one-word answers. Don't rehearse or try to memorize answers.
That's great. Very good. Thank you, Viet Tien. So remember, a natural reply just means the sort of reply that you would give to maybe one of your friends or one of your family members. Okay, you don't want to sound like you are reading when you talk to them, or you don't want to sound too formal. I think I've said to you, it's okay to laugh when you are giving a reply. If you think something is funny, you can laugh about it, or if you think the question is funny. And we'll have a look at this, an example of this in just a moment. But yes, be natural when you are answering these questions. 2 to 3 sentences, okay? Try to use adjectives when you can, because that makes your answer more interesting if you can use adjectives. Okay, and don't try to rehearse or memorize answers, because it always sounds like you have practiced it and you want to sound natural. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to look at a Band 9 student, a different Band 9 student from the other ones we've looked at. And we're going to hear some of her answers to some common questions. Ming Ang, can you see the video?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great. Actually, I'll just make sure that you are going to be able to hear this. Right. Okay, Ming Ang, what is the question that you can see on your screen?
What thing can you not live without?
Okay, what things can you not live without? Let's hear how this student replies to this question. Then I'm going to ask each of you the same question.
My phone. I can't live without my phone. What else can't I live without? Water, always staying hydrated, and my cats.
How do you
Okay, so you can hear, well, there are 3 things. First of all, notice how she laughed. Okay, she laughed, very natural, not like it was a test. Okay, she laughed just like she would a normal conversation. All right, she mentioned a word I will just check with you now. This word here, hydrated. Ding Lam, can you see this word?
I can see.
Hydrated. Do you know what it means, Ding Lam?
Uh,
Hydrated.
I don't know.
Okay. Nguyen, do you know what hydrated means?
Yes.
Oh, okay, what does it mean, hydrated?
Uh,
Can you tell me?
I think that's like hydro.
Not quite. Huang. Huang.
I think it's thirsty.
Close, you are on the right track. Hydrated means you have enough water in your body. Okay. When it is hot, especially in summer in Vietnam, you need to drink a lot of water. Okay. So that your body has enough water so you don't feel thirsty. The opposite of hydrated is dehydrated. That means your body doesn't have enough water, and dehydration can kill you. If you don't have enough water in your body, you can die. I'm sure most of you know this already. So just being hydrated means you have drunk enough water to help your body stay cool. Does that make sense now, Kwang?
Yes.
Okay, if you are hydrated, it means you have enough water. Okay, so I'm going to turn off the captions and then I'm going to now ask you a question. I'm going to ask you a question before I play this again. I'm going to play it again in just a moment. Hang on, I'll just go back to the beginning. Okay, so I want you to send me in chat what are the three things she can't live without. Okay, please send me your answer in chat. I will play what she is saying one more time. So please listen and then send me in chat the three things she can't live without. Here we go.
Like the same kind of thing. I just think it would be easier to function in life with less.
What things can you not live without?
Ooh, my phone. I can't live without my phone. What else can't I live without? Water, always staying hydrated, and my cats.
How do
Okay, everyone. Three things. This is a little bit of a listening test. Please send me your answer now in chat. Thank you, Kwang. You are correct. Ding Lam, you are correct. Ming Ang, you are correct. Viet Tien, you are correct. Nguyen, do you know? Correct. Okay, everyone understood that correctly. Her phone, water, and her cat. She can't live without. Okay, so I'm going to ask you now all the same
you
question.
organize your belongings?
In life with less.
What things can you not live without?
Okay, Viet Tien, are you ready? Okay, so remember everyone how I want you to answer this question, 2 or 3 sentences. Just answer naturally, maybe use some adjectives if you can. Okay, Viet Tien,
Yes.
what things can you not live without?
The thing I cannot live without maybe water because I want to be always hydrated. Also, I want to live with my computer because I can play games with it. Also, with some books because I do love reading books.
Okay, great answer, Viet Tien. Perfect English. Okay, again, Viet Tien, band 9 answer. Okay, very good. Excellent. Ming Ang,
Yes.
what things can you not live without?
I cannot live without my friend because it would be boring and uh, and I can live without my books because I really love reading books.
Books. Okay, anything else, Ming Ang?
No.
No. Okay, so you should be able to think of everyone 3 things for this. Okay, this is the sort of question you maybe have never thought about before. But if they ask you a question like this, you should be able to think of 3 things. So, Ming Ang, you mentioned friends, you mentioned books. What about your mum, Ming Ang?
Yes.
Yeah, so easy think. What about there are so many things. Once you think about it, you can't live without. Ming Ang, what about food? Food. Can you live without food? No. Okay, so you need food. Maybe especially Vietnamese food. What is your favorite? Do you have a favorite food, Ming Ang?
Yes.
What is it?
Uh, I really like cakes.
Cake. Okay. Okay, so that would be your third thing. And cake. I really love cake. I can't live without it. It is delicious. Okay, Ming Ang?
Yes.
You understand what to say? And can you say, please, Ming Ang, can you say like for me? Remember to pronounce the k sound. Say like.
Like.
Good. Say this sentence, Ming Ang. I really like cake.
I really like cake.
Good. Okay. Remember, everyone, you have to pronounce that last consonant. Must pronounce the last consonant. In this case, the k sound in like and the k sound in cake. Otherwise, people won't understand what you are saying. Ding Lam,
Yeah, I'm here.
what things, Ding Lam, can you not live without?
I think it's my computer because I like playing a video game and I need a computer to play it. Uh, uh, Two is my friends because my friend is so exciting and amazing and
Hmm.
I can play with them.
Hmm.
He is my parent. My parent is important uh in my life and
Okay, good. That's great. That's enough, Ding Lam. Good.
yeah,
You have three things. That's great. Very good. And again, I will ask you the same thing. Can you say like for me, Ding Lam? Like.
like like
Good. I really like computer games. Okay, just remember always, everyone, to pronounce that last consonant sound, such as like, not lie. Otherwise, it sounds like a different word. You must say, I like computer games. Thank you, Ding Lam. Nguyen,
Yes, teacher.
your turn, Nguyen. What things can you not live without?
I think it's air and water.
Remember, two or three sentences, Nguyen. Two or three
Uh,
sentences. What is important about air and water?
because it's the most necessary thing. Uh,
Hmm. Yeah, keep going.
I need to stay alive.
Good. Okay. All right. I can't live without air and water because they are most necessary to stay alive. Good, Nguyen.
Yeah,
All right. One more sentence, please, Nguyen. Something else. What else? Air, water, what else?
I think it's food.
Okay. And
So
because,
because if not have food, I will dead by hungry.
okay,
Um,
because okay, because otherwise I would starve. You know this word?
yeah,
Okay, starve. Okay. And what is your favorite food? When?
my favorite food is cheese and salmon.
Okay, good. Okay. For example, I really love cheese and salmon. Can you please say that, When?
Can you say that?
Yeah, can you please say that?
For example,
For
for
example,
example,
I really love cheese and salmon.
for example, I really love cheese and salmon.
Good. Okay, so that is how you get your two or three sentences. Okay, Nguyen? Okay, you must always give a reason and then, if you can, an example. Okay, so just saying I can't live without air and water is not a good answer. Must be longer. Does that make sense, Nguyen?
Yes.
Okay, good. Kwang.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for being patient, Kwang. You can go first next time. So, Kwang, what things can you not live without?
I think it is water, food, and my computer. Without food and water, I would have starving and dehydrate. And without computer, I might boring for all day.
Okay, without my computer, okay, my day would be very boring. Can you say that, please, Kwang? Without my computer, my day.
Without my computer, my day is very boring.
Good. Much better. Okay. Remember, Kwang, the sentence structure in English is different from Vietnamese. Okay, so I have to get used to that. Different structure. Jia Ming. Xin chao, Jia Ming. Can you hear me, Jia Ming?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, Jia Ming, what things can you not live without?
The thing that I think I can not live without is food because that's really essential for human. You need to
Mm-hmm.
you need to eat and
Yep.
drink so that you will have energy to do the thing that you want. Think.
Okay. Yeah. What else? What else?
Um,
Another one, please. There are so many. You can choose anything. Choose anything.
and I think I cannot live without my mobile phone. That's really necessary in my opinion because it give you information about the world.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it help you connect with the other people by using the app like Messenger or phone call.
Okay, good. That is enough. That's good, Jiaming. Okay, so it's good. So remember, for all these things, everyone, you just need to give a short reason. Doesn't have to be too long and doesn't have to be anything complicated. Can be quite simple, such as food. I can't live without food because otherwise I would starve. I can't live without water because otherwise I would be dehydrated. I can't live without my phone. I can't live without my motorcycle. Can't live without books. Okay? Can be anything. Remember, there is no correct answer to any of these. You just give the answer that you feel comfortable with, but you must give a reason for your choice always. Okay, that's good, everyone. Right. On to the next one. Well, have a listen how she answers this question. Okay. Kwang, what is the question you can see?
How has technology changed your life?
Okay, good. So everyone, let's listen to what she says. Whoops. Let's listen, everyone, to what she says about this.
Changed your life?
I think technology has changed my life in so many different ways. One of them being the ability to connect with people. I have a lot of long distance friends, and technology has allowed me to stay in touch with those people. And even though they're not with you personally, you do feel like you never miss that connection because of technology. And I think work related technology offers me a lot of opportunity to connect and network with many different kind of people.
Okay, everyone, we'll go back and just check some of these words, just in case some of you are not sure what some of these mean.
Talk about technology in modern life. How has technology changed your life?
I think technology has changed my life in so many different ways. One of them being the ability to connect with people. I have a lot of long distance friends.
Okay, this collocation here, long distance friends, long distant friends. Nguyen, what does long distance friends mean, do you think?
I think a friend who live far from your place, like
Correct. Correct. Exactly that. Friends who live a long way away, maybe in another country,
yeah,
maybe. But long distance just means someone who lives a long way away. So again, this is a common collocation in English. Long distance friends, friends who live far away. Okay.
And technology has allowed me to stay in touch with those people. And
Okay, again, you'll notice she's using, now this student got band 9, okay, the highest score you can get, but you will notice that she's using pretty much simple vocabulary, words that I'm sure most of you already understand, but she's using it correctly. Allowed me to just stay in touch with those people. Okay, means I can easily talk to them. Stay in touch. Stay in touch. So she's just using a lot of very simple but common English expressions.
even though they're not with you personally, you do feel like you never miss that connection because of technology. And I think work related technology offers me a lot of opportunity to connect and network with many different kind of people.
Okay. All right, everyone. So I'm going to actually, I'll turn off the words now. Go back to the beginning. This time, the question I want you to answer for me in chat, everyone, is what is the main thing she talks about in her answer? Okay. What is the main thing? She mentions a couple of things, but what is the one main thing she talks about? How has technology changed her life? Please send me your answer in chat when you've heard it.
Life. How has technology changed your life?
I think technology has changed my life in so many different ways. One of them being the ability to connect with people. I have a lot of long distance friends, and technology has allowed me to stay in touch with those people. And even though they're not with you personally, you do feel like you never miss that connection because of technology. And I think work related technology offers me a lot of opportunity to connect and network with many different kind of people.
Okay. Let's see who was first. Please send me your answer in chat. That is correct, Nguyen. You are correct. Kwang, you are correct. Okay, waiting for your answers, the rest of you. The main thing when she says this is how technology has changed her life. Okay, that's good, Viet Tien. Huang Ming, welcome to the class this afternoon.
Hello, teacher.
Okay, you are correct. Okay, that is correct, Ding Lam, although your English is not correct. Okay, Ming Ang, yes, technology changed her life in many different ways, but what is the main way? Ming Ang? Ming Ang, oi.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, what is the main way? So yes, she says technology changed her life in many different ways. What is the main way though? What ha
I think
what does technology let her do? What does it let her do?
I think technology helps. She connected with her
Correct.
friends.
That's good. That was the word I wanted. Thank you, Ming An. Technology helps her connect with other people. Okay, so I think the rest of you all got that correct. Technology helps her connect with other people. So, Ding Lam.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Ding Lam. So your idea is correct, but the English is not right. So you would
Yeah.
need to say technology helps her connect with
Oh,
other people. Okay? Technology helps her connect with other people.
yeah.
Okay, Kwang, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, Kwang, how has technology changed your life, Kwang?
Technology give me allow me to
Life. How
contact with
has technology
people, and it helped me in work like using AI for homework to check if I do correct or not. That all.
Okay. Okay, good. To check if I do it correctly or not. Okay. Need to use that preposition. Okay, Kwang?
Okay.
To to check that I do it correctly. Need to have it in there. Kwang Ming,
Yes.
how has technology changed your life?
So technology play an essential part of my life. In the other word, technology offers me the ability to access to the information that I need for study. Moreover, it allows me to stay in touch with my long distance friends and give me the opportunity to make new friends through internet.
Okay, very good answer, Kwang Ming. Okay, very fluent and good you are using the word long distance. That's good. When? When?
Yes, teacher.
How has technology changed your life, Nguyen?
This technology helped me communicate with my friend when we not meet each other and help me search uh, for information to help for my homework.
Okay, good. All right. Remember, everyone, it's good to give an example. Okay, good to give an example. So you might say, for example, if I have a maths problem, I can look it up online. Okay, or get AI to help me. So it's good just to give a short example if you can. Ding Lam,
Yeah.
how has technology changed your life?
Uh, tech Technology brought many things to my life, and one of the thing is a video game, and I so love this. Uh, Another is make help me confident in cooking because in internet has a lot of food and oh my God.
Okay, that's good. So it helps me with cooking because I can look online and see recipes and also see people making food. Does that make sense, Ding Lam?
Yeah, that,
Okay, that's how you answer the question. Remember, you don't want to be too long. 2 or 3 sentences is plenty. Okay, Ming Ang. Ming Ang.
Yes.
How has technology changed your life, Ming Ang?
Technology has changed my life a lot. One of thing is that I can update information quickly and also very exactly, and I can connect it with my friends without having to meet in person.
Okay, good. Good language, Ming Ang. Good language. I'll just share with everyone this word here, by the way. that a couple of you have used because it's a very useful word. Okay, can you see the word Ming Ang I have just sent?
Access.
Good, access. I can access the internet, okay? Means it will let me join the internet, okay? Access just means it gives you a way to join something, okay? I can access the internet. It's a verb. Okay, thank you, Ming Ang. By the way, everyone, you can answer the opposite if you want. How has technology changed your life? You can say, well, actually, I hate the internet and I hate mobile phones because I think they are bad for society. So I never use them. So technology hasn't changed my life at all. You could say that. Remember, there is no correct answer for any of this. But if you are going to say no, then you have to explain. And just as long as you are using correct English, okay, you will still get a good mark. Viet Tien,
Yes.
how has technology changed your life, Viet Tien?
Technology has brought me convenience because with technology I can do almost anything on my phone, like calling or ordering food online. Also, technology improved me in learning because when I don't know the answer to the questions, I can search it online.
Okay, good. Very good answer. Technology improves my learning, Viet Tien. I think you said technology improves me in learning, which is not quite correct in English. Technology improves my learning. Okay, Viet Tien?
Yes.
Okay, good. And finally, Jiaming. Jiaming, is he still here? Oh, he disappeared. Okay, don't worry about Jiaming. Okay, everyone. Good. So we will keep practicing more of this next week, listening to what a Band 9 student does. Remember, Band 9 is the highest score you can get. All right, and giving you the chance to practice as well. So remember what I said before about how natural she is. So it's okay to laugh during your answer if something is funny. And it is okay also just to use simple language. That is fine. Are there any questions? Okay. All right. Staying with part one, everyone. We've been doing this the last couple of weeks. So just to remind you, I will call out a letter and a number. For example, A1, and you will ask someone the question from the box. So for example, A1, tell me about your friends. What do you do together? Okay, so you have to always read the first line, then one of the question lines. You can choose the question line yourself, but you must read the first line. Okay, Viet Tien, I will start with you.
Yes.
Viet Tien, can you please ask Ming Ang, okay, a question from C3, please. C3.
C3. Tell me about your home. Which is better, living in a house or a flat, and why?
Ming Ang,
Yes.
did you hear the question?
Yes.
Okay, can you answer it? So
Uh,
remember, flat is an English word, just means apartment. Same thing as apartment, okay? So which is better, living in a house or an apartment, and why? Ming An.
I think live in a house is better than live in a flat. Because live in a house, uh, you can
Hmm.
um,
What is the advantage of living in a house? Ming Ang, you want me to help you? For example, a house is usually bigger. House has more rooms, usually, okay? So you can say a house has more rooms. It means it's better for a larger family. Does that make sense, Ming Ang?
yes.
Okay, also maybe a house has some garden. A flat or apartment doesn't usually have a garden, but if you like gardens, then a house is better. Okay, so there are two reasons there, Ming Ang. Okay, one, a house is usually bigger, and two, a house often has a garden. Okay, Ding Lam. Ding Lam, oi.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, everyone be ready to go, please. Can you please ask Nguyen? Can you
Yeah,
please ask Nguyen a question from D4? D4.
D4. Tell me about your taste in music. Do you enjoy listening to music?
Nguyen,
Yes,
are you ready? Did you hear the question?
yes.
Okay, please answer the question.
Wait, can he ask again?
Okay, Ding Lam, can you
Uh,
repeat the question? The word is pronounced taste, by the way. Taste,
uh,
taste.
taste. Tell me about your taste in music. Do you enjoy listening to music?
Yes, I do. I often listen to music when I am studying or playing games because it makes me more energetic.
Good. Makes me more energetic. And do you have an example of the type of music you like, Nguyen?
I think it's remix music.
Okay, so remember again, everyone, you should have 2 or 3 sentences to answer these questions. 2 or 3 sentences, same as what we were practicing before. Kwang,
Yes.
can you please ask Kwang Ming a question from B3? B3.
Tell me about your hometown. Does it have place to spend your free time in?
Um, my hometown is in Hanoi, which is the capital of Vietnam. Um, my because my hometown is a city, so it have a variety of entertainment place, and uh,
Yeah, for example.
for example, like the Iron Center in Com, and so on. Uh, does it have? Obviously, it's have um, is have the place for me to spend in my free time. In spite of the fact that it's a city, but in my house there are quite space for me to play sport like badminton or football.
Okay, good. That's fine, Kwang Ming. So, you just need to be a little bit more fluent, okay? So what you are saying is fine, but there are too many pauses. You are hesitating a little bit too much.
Yeah.
So, for example, an answer to this question could be, yes, my hometown is Hanoi, and it has many places to spend free time in. For example, if you like walking, well, you can walk around Hong Kiem Lake. If you like playing video games, there are places you can go to use the computer to play games. Or if you like playing some sort of sport, such as football or badminton, there are many places in Hanoi where you can play sport with your friends. Does that make sense, Kwang Ming?
Yes.
Okay, that is the sort of answer you need to give. Okay, so always try to give an example. Okay, Kwang Ming, your turn to ask Kwang a question. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, Kwang Ming, can you please ask Kwang a question from D2? D2.
Did you tell me about sport? How often do you do it?
I often playing badminton 3 times a week.
Okay, a little bit short. Little bit short. Okay, I often play badminton 3 times a week. Who with? Who with, Kwang?
I play with my friend. We enjoy that time.
Okay, good. Much better. Okay, that is better. So remember, need to give 2 sentences. Okay, Kwang? 2 sentences. Okay, Nguyen.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, can you please ask Ding Lam a question from C4? C4.
Okay. Tell me about your weekend. What do you do while you are at home?
Can you say again?
Did you hear that,
What,
Nguyen? He asked you to repeat
yeah.
the question.
What do you do while you are at home on the weekend?
I will make I will do homework and playing video game in my free time at home. But also I will cooking dinner or clean the house. Yeah.
Okay, good, good. I will cook dinner. Okay? Don't need to say I will cooking dinner. I will cook dinner or I will do cooking. Okay, Ding Lam?
Thank you.
Okay, I will cook dinner. Okay, Ming Ang,
Yes.
can you please ask Viet Tien a question from C1, please?
Tell me about your reading habits. Do you read a lot?
I do tell myself that I read a lot of books in my free times. Because I don't want to look at the screen too much because it will hurt my eyes a lot. So I prefer to read books to reduce my stress instead.
Okay, that's good, Viet Tien. And also to make your answer even better, you could maybe give an example of the sort of book that you like. Okay, Viet Tien?
Yes.
Always good to give an example. Okay, once more through this, everyone. Viet Tien, can you please ask Ming Ang a question from B3, please? B3.
Tell me about your hometown. What sort of jobs or industries are there?
In my hometown, they
Mhm. So talk about jobs in your hometown. Where is your hometown, Ming Ang?
my hometown is Hòa Bình.
Okay, so you say that my hometown is Hua Bing. Okay, in Hua Bing, the most common jobs are what, Ming Ang?
My hometown is Hòa Bình. The most
Most common jobs. That means what jobs do a lot of people do?
most common job in my hometown is hairstyle.
Hairstyling,
Uh,
yeah. What
yes.
about
Uh,
farming? Farming?
no,
No. Okay, what else? Hairstyling, what else?
hairstyle. Doctor and teacher.
Okay, and teacher. So the most common means what is the most popular job? What do a lot of people do? Okay, so I'm thinking maybe something like hairdressing and teaching, being a doctor, is while there are some people who do that, it's not that common. Not everyone does that. That's why I ask you something about farming, or maybe people work in hotels, or maybe people work in restaurants. Does that make sense, Ming Ang?
Yes.
Okay, so you might say, my hometown is Kwa Bing. There are many restaurants in Kwa Bing. So one of the most common jobs is people work in a restaurant. Sometimes they cook, or sometimes they are waiters or waitresses. Okay, Ming Ang?
Yes.
Okay, good. Ding Lam,
I'm here.
can you please ask Nguyen a question from B2, please? B2,
Mm,
B2.
uh, Tell me about your holiday. Where do you go?
No, B2, B.
B2. Tell me about your holiday. Where do you go?
Can you ask again?
Tell me about your holiday. Where do you go?
Actually, I often stay at home and don't go anywhere in my holiday.
Okay, good. Another sentence, please. So that's good. Win. Okay, good English, but you have to then continue or answer. So if you stay at home and don't go anywhere, what do you do? What do you do at home?
Mm, I reading comic or watching TV
Okay. One of my favorite programs
is football,
choose one. Win. One of my favorite programs is?
is soccer.
Good. Okay. So now put all that together into an answer. Win. Okay. Actually, when there is a holiday, I usually stay at home. When I'm at home, I enjoy watching TV. One of my favorite programs is watching football. Okay. So please put all that together for me, Gwen. So tell me
But
about your holidays. Gwen, where do you go?
actually, as a holiday, I usually stay at home to watching TV or reading comic. My favorite program is soccer.
Okay, good, Gwen. So remember, have to answer 2 or 3 sentences, everyone. 2 or 3 sentences. Always looking to explain and give an example. Kwang,
Yes.
can you please ask Kwang Ming a question from A2? A2.
Hmm. Tell me about festivals in your country. How are they celebrated?
Um, my the most famous festival in my country is a Tet holiday, and it's usually celebrated in um I think it's up in the at the end of January. Um, and it's very special days for Vietnamese people because we have a moon calendar. So the Tet the holiday is slower than the usual calendars, and it's
Okay. Okay, I'll stop you there, Kwang Ming. Okay,
yeah
your answer is good, but too much detail. Okay? Your answer is good, but a little bit, remember, only 2 or 3 sentences you need. So,
yeah
Kwang Ming, something like this. The most famous festival in my country is Tet. Tet happens around the end of January every year, and it is a special holiday for Vietnamese people. Many Vietnamese people go back to their hometown and they visit their relatives.
yeah
Okay, and they spend some days with them, um, just eating and talking with their relatives. Okay,
yes
does that make sense? So just you can make it simple. You can make it simple and just 2 or 3 sentences. And then you could say, for example, my hometown is Ninh Binh. And so every Tet we go to Ninh Binh to visit my grandparents.
yeah
Okay, that makes sense? That's how
yeah.
you answer that sort of question. Good. Okay, thank you, everyone. Again, we will do more practice on that kind of thing next week. Are there any questions? So remember, everyone, 2 or 3 sentences when you answer these questions and try to think of some example. If you stay at home and watch TV, what do you watch? Okay. If you go somewhere on holiday, where do you go? Who with? If you have a favorite food, what is it? Okay. I can't live without food. My favorite food is cake. Okay. Give an example. Always looking to give examples to help make your answer a little bit longer, not too long, 2 or 3 sentences. Okay. But also it helps you show your vocabulary. Okay. For the rest of the lesson, we're going to look at paraphrasing. Okay, paraphrasing. Viet Tien,
Yes,
what does paraphrasing mean?
paraphrasing means using different words to express the same idea.
Okay, this word here, express, in this sentence means to show the same idea or explain the same idea. Express. Express just means to show something. You can show you are sad. You can express sadness. Express, just a synonym for show. Okay, so synonyms. Ming Ang.
Yes.
Again, this is very simple for most of you, but I'm just making sure everyone understands. Can you please read, Ming Ang, what I have highlighted?
Synonyms are different words that have the same meaning. For example, money is a synonym for cash, while worn out or sleepy are synonym for tired.
Good. Okay. So by using synonyms, of course, you can replace words with others, but doesn't change the meaning of the sentence. For example, okay, both these sentences mean the same thing. Ding lam, ding lam.
Yeah.
Can you read what I have highlighted, please?
Yeah. We are heading to Dalat from a family holiday. We are traveling to Dalat for a relative vacation.
Vacation. Okay. So both these sentences mean exactly the same thing. Heading to or going to means the same as traveling. Family holiday, relatives vacation mean the same thing. Okay. So the key to using synonyms, Nguyen, is what? The key.
Yes.
Okay, please read what I have highlighted. When?
Is to ensure the meaning isn't changed.
Okay, good. So the key, when you are using synonyms, you must make sure you don't change the meaning of the sentence. Okay, have to be careful. That is the main thing to remember. You can't change the meaning of a sentence. Why are we practicing this? Well, some of you might remember, and in case you don't, I'll remind you now, that the first sentence of both writing task 1 and writing task 2 in the Ielts test is you must do a paraphrase of the question. Writing task 1 and writing task 2, the first sentence of your answer must be a paraphrase of the question. So you need to be able to use synonyms and you need to be able to practice paraphrasing. So the first way to paraphrase a sentence, just replace some of the words with synonyms. The other way you can do it is this: change the word or clause order. Now, this is a little more difficult because sometimes you have to add words or you have to remove words or you have to change the form of the word. So look at this example. Kwang, Kwang,
Yes.
can you read the sentence I've highlighted, please?
For example, because we are hungry, we would like to quickly go to the Chinese restaurant for dinner.
Okay, so another way to paraphrase this is to change the word or clause order. Okay, Kwang, can you read the second sentence, please?
We would like to go quickly to the Chinese restaurant for dinner because we are hungry.
Okay, so everyone I hope can see is that I have changed the word order. Okay, here, because we are hungry, is at the beginning of the sentence. Here, I move it to the end of the sentence, but the sentence still means exactly the same thing. So the other way you can paraphrase, change the word or clause order. Okay, and the last way you can change a sentence, you can paraphrase a sentence, is to change the form of the word. Okay, Kwang Ming,
Yes.
can you please read the sentence I've highlighted?
For example, many children are terrified of entering the spooky house alone during Halloween.
Okay, good. And this is what I have changed it into. Can you read this sentence, Kwang Ming?
Lots of young people are not brave enough to enter the scary-looking house by themselves during Halloween.
Okay, so you can see in red, the words in red are the ones that I have paraphrased. All right, so Huang Ming,
Yes,
in sentence number 1, I've said many children. What have I changed that to in sentence number 2?
lots of young people.
Good. Many children, lots of young people means the same. Meng Ang,
Yes.
in sentence number 1, I've used the word terrified. What have I changed that to in sentence number 2?
Not brave enough.
Good. Instead of terrified, not brave enough. But again, you will see that I have had to change the words. I've had to add extra words to do that. So it's not just swapping one word for another one word. I've had to use some slightly different words as well. Okay. Ding lam. Ding lam. Oi.
I'm here.
Okay. What in sentence 1, I've used entering. What have I changed that to in sentence 2? Ding Lam?
Yeah.
Okay, sentence one, I've used this, entering. What have I changed that to in sentence two? Very simple, Ding Lam. Look at sentence number two.
Lots of young people are not brave enough to.
Yeah, just looking at the one word, Ding Lam, not the whole sentence. Okay, so you can see the word I've highlighted, okay? Entering. How have I changed that in sentence two? Okay, Kwang, can you help him, please?
Yes.
There. How have I changed entering in
En
sentence two?
enter.
Yes, I just changed it into a different form of the verb. Okay, Ding Lam, instead of entering, I've got to enter. Okay, Ding Lam?
I understand.
Okay. When?
Yes, teacher.
Instead of spooky house, what have I changed that to?
Mm, alone.
No, spooky house. In sentence two, remember we are comparing, everyone, please pay attention. Sentence one and sentence two. Okay? What have I changed spooky to in sentence two? When?
I think it's haunted
This word,
or
this,
ghost.
this word here, spooky. What word have I used instead?
I think it's a ghost house or haunted house.
No, look at sentence two. When?
Yes.
Here is sentence two. What have I changed it to?
Ah, scary looking.
Yes, scary looking. Everyone, please pay attention to this, okay? Spooky and scary looking mean the same thing. And Kwangming,
Yes.
okay. Instead of saying alone in sentence one, what have I said in sentence two?
By themselves.
Correct. Alone and by themselves mean the same thing. Okay. So you can see three ways of paraphrasing a sentence. One is using synonyms. Two is changing the word order. And three is changing the word form. For example, turning nouns into verbs, verbs into adjectives. But using synonyms is the easiest way. Okay, so everyone, I want you to practice a little bit of paraphrasing for me now, please. We'll do number one together. We'll do number one together. Okay, Viet Thanh.
Yes.
All right, looking at paraphrasing this, many people. Can you think of another way I can say this? Many people?
Mm, a lot of people.
Yes, a lot of people. Okay, good. Instead of many, okay, just say a lot of people. Little bit harder to paraphrase, little bit harder, but a word like individuals is the same as people, but I know one maybe you are not familiar with. Ming Ang,
Yes.
believe. Can you think of another word we can use instead of believe?
Think.
Good. Okay, so far we have a lot of people think. Many people believe. Means the same thing, but we are paraphrasing using synonyms. Ding lam. Ding lam.
Yeah.
Okay. Owning a home. Ding lam. Little bit difficult, I know. Can you think of another way of saying this? Let's look at this word first, Ding lam. What is
House,
another way we can say? What is another word we can say instead of home?
house,
House. Good. Okay. So we can say owning, a little bit hard to paraphrase, but owning a house,
their house.
yeah, owning your house, okay, and when.
Yes.
Can you think of a way to paraphrase this? Is better than renting.
Hmm.
I know, a little bit hard, this one. A little bit hard, Gwen. Can you think of any way?
No.
Okay, so let's look at what we've got so far, everyone. Okay, Gwen, can you read that sentence for me, please? This sentence. Gwen, oi.
A lot of people think that having your own house is better than renting.
Okay, so hopefully everyone, thank you, Gwen, you can see how I've changed, or we have changed, some of the words for synonyms. All right. So we have paraphrased the sentence. It still means exactly the same, but we have just used different words to say the same thing. Okay. So I want you now, everyone, please do number 2 for me. Okay, this sentence here, sentence number 2. Please send me your answer in chat. Now, some of these words, okay, are hard to find synonyms for. So just change the words that you can. The internet has changed the way we communicate. See if you can paraphrase this sentence for me. Like I say, you won't be able to change every word. So just choose the words that you can change. Okay, Kwang Ming, that's very good. So Kwang Ming, you have both used synonyms and you have changed the word order. Just Kwang Ming, oi.
Yes.
Just one mistake. Remember, always begin a sentence with a capital letter. Okay?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Otherwise, that will be counted as a mistake. And it's such a simple thing to do. Ding Lam.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Same for you, Ding Lam. Please remember, always begin a new sentence with a capital letter. Okay?
Uh,
So the word the in your answer, you must start with a capital T because it is the start of a sentence. Does that make sense, Ding Lam?
I don't understand.
Okay, you know what a lowercase or small t, you have used a small t to start your sentence.
Okay.
Okay, when you start a new sentence, the first letter of the first word must be a capital letter.
I understand.
Okay,
Yeah, I understand.
okay. I'll
Okay.
send it to you in chat. Okay. Can you see that, Ding Lam?
Okay, okay.
Does it make sense?
I understand.
Okay, good. Hmm. Be a Tian.
Yes.
Your answer doesn't quite make sense, Vietian.
No. Okay.
Okay, the internet has connected us in a different. Has to have different something. Different is like an adjective. So needs to be connected to a noun. Kwang, that's pretty good. Kwang? Yeah, that's better, Ding. That's better, Vietian. Okay, and Ming Ang, that's pretty good too. Okay, so everyone, please look at, here is another way we can put it. Transformed. Transformed means change. Okay, communication, communication methods, communicate is another way you can do it. But for a lot of these words, there are many synonyms. Okay, so Ming Ang, you are fine. Nguyen, that is fine. Quang, that is fine, except Fu Quang. Quang.
Yes.
Quang, instead of transform, you need to say transformed. Okay, with an ed on the end. Okay,
Okay.
must be has to be transformed. The internet has transformed the way we talk. And Ding Lam, the internet helps us have more ways to communicate. All right, the rest of that is fine. Okay, everyone. Number 3, please. Everyone, sentence number 3. I know some of these words might be words you are not completely familiar with. So please ask me if there is a word you don't understand, such as challenging. Challenging. Please send me a paraphrase of number 3, please. Using synonyms, changing the word order, or changing the word form, or all of those things. Okay, Kwang Ming. That's pretty good. Kwang Ming.
Yes.
Okay, that's good, Kwang Ming.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you've used your vocabulary is good. So you have made no mistakes either, Kwang Ming, so that's very good. Vietian.
Yes.
Okay, just need to be a little bit careful. Knowing and learning are not quite the same. Okay?
Hmm.
To learn something means to get more knowledge. To know something means this is something you already know. You already have that knowledge. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So knowing and learning are a little bit different. So just need to be a bit careful. Okay, so Quang Ming and Viet Tien have replied to me. Everyone, just please answer. I don't want to spend too long on each sentence. Just do your best, and I will correct you. Ding lam, ding lam.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, remember, capital letter at the start of the sentence, ding lam. Okay? I sent you in
I
chat.
forget to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget it. Sorry.
Okay. All right. And your sentence should be difficult but worth it. Okay, Ding Lam? Need to have the preposition. Okay, Ming Ang. Ming Ang, oi.
Yes.
Okay, good, Ming Ang. So, studying is a good synonym for learning. Okay, good. Foreign language, good. Only one mistake you have made. Okay, it's difficult, not difficulting. Okay, Ming Ang, there's no such word as difficulting. Okay,
Yes.
okay, it's difficult. Vientiane.
Yes.
Okay, so a good synonym for learning is studying. Does that
Yes.
make sense, Vientiane?
Yes.
Studying, not knowing. Like I say, knowing is a little bit different. Studying and learning mean the same thing. Thank you, Vientiane. Quang.
Yes.
Okay, you just made a little bit confused, Quang. I will send you the correction, okay, Quang?
Okay.
Okay, can you see that, Quang?
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, good. Ming Ang, I will correct your answer. I will do this from now on, everyone, just to make sure that you understand. Okay, Ming Ang, can you see what I sent you?
Yes.
Okay, good. Ding Lam, I will send you yours. Ding Lam, can you see the answer I've sent you?
I can see.
Okay, good. Okay, everyone. Number 3, please. Sorry, number 4. Number 4. Ding Lam. Ding Lam.
Yeah, I'm here.
Can you read number 4, please? Just read sentence 4 for me.
Uh, Number 4, regular exercise is important for maintaining good health.
Good. Okay, good reading. Just remember, Ding Lam, remember exercise, have to pronounce the
Exercise.
last consonant, which is the S. Exercise. Exercise. Okay, good. All right, everyone. Number 4, please. Number 4. Again, some of these sentences, some of the words might not be so familiar. You should be able to work out the meaning from the context of the word. Okay, Quang Minh. Quang Minh, oi.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so remaining is not the correct word, okay? I sent you the correct word, all right?
Yeah.
Okay, can you see that, Quang Minh?
Yes.
Okay, that is the correct word. Viet Tien.
Yes.
Almost correct, Viet Tien. Almost. I'll send you the correction. Just the first word, Viet Tien.
Yes.
Oops. Can you see what I've sent you, Viet Tien?
Yes. Exercising regularly is
Yeah, exercising. Okay? Has to change it to exercising. Ming Ang.
Yes.
Almost correct, Ming Ang. All right. And please, nobody use AI for this. Okay? Because I can see. I can tell if you're using AI. Almost correct, Ming Ang. Have a look at what I've sent you. Okay, Quang. Quang.
Yes.
Sport and exercise are not the same thing. Okay? So you have to be a little bit careful. Sport and exercise are similar, but they are not the same. So you can't use sport as a synonym for exercise. Not really. So there's not really any good synonym for exercise. Sport is more like a game. Quang. Does that make sense, Quang?
Yes.
Okay, sport is more like a game. Exercise is something a little bit different. But good try, though. But I don't think there is a good synonym for exercise. So you would just have to keep that word. And there's only other one mistake. Quang, I will send you the correction. Okay, Quang, can you see what I have changed?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, everyone. I think we'll skip number 5. Number 6, everybody. Number 6. Last one, and then we will finish the lesson. Number 6. Number 6, last one for this afternoon, everyone. Last one. Quang Minh. Quang Minh.
Yes.
Okay, number 6. Okay, number 6, not 5.
Okay. Okay.
But Quang Minh, Quang Minh,
Yes.
vital is a good synonym for crucial, though. Okay, you got that correct. That's good. Okay, Viet Tien, that's good. Viet Tien, oi.
Yes.
Okay, that's good, Viet Tien. I would probably, you don't need is. Okay,
Yes.
don't actually need it. I will send you the correct sentence. But that's pretty good, Viet Tien. Good try. Can you see that, Viet Tien?
Yes.
Okay. So you can have is, but you can also drop it. Not necessary. Okay, so Viet Tien, you have finished. You can relax. So just waiting for you, Ming Ang, Ding Lam, Nguyen, Quang Minh. Okay, Quang Minh, I have yours. Ding Lam, I have yours. I'll just send you your corrections. Quang Minh, oi.
Yes.
Okay, that's good, Quang Minh.
Yeah.
Comprehend, understand. Very good. Quang Minh, good. Everything is correct. That's good. You can relax, Quang Minh.
Yeah.
Quang, Quang.
Yes.
Okay, scholar is great. Okay, that's good. Just one mistake. It's plural, Quang. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So students. So what should scholar be, Quang?
Student at school.
No, no. What is wrong with the word scholar you have used? What is wrong with it?
Me missing.
Yes, it's missing what? Missing what?
Oh.
No, it's
Uh,
plural. So needs a what? It should be plural.
uh, Schoolish. I don't know.
I'll send it to you. Okay, very simple. This is very simple. Quang.
Okay.
Okay, I'll send it to you. Because it's plural, you need this.
Oh.
Remember, the original word is students. Students. So the word you are using as a synonym must also be plural. Okay?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. And Ming Ang. Ming Ang.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. That's good, Ming Ang. Okay, your sentence is correct, Ming Ang. Very good. Okay, everyone. That is the end of the lesson for today. So I hope you all understand bit more about paraphrasing now. I will send you some more paraphrases for homework tomorrow. All right. So remember, paraphrasing, you can do it 3 ways. One is synonyms. Number 2, change the word. What, Viet Tien? Change the word. One is synonyms. Number 2, you can change the word, begins with O. Change the word. Order. Order. Okay. And the third way is change the word formation, the form of the word. Okay. You can turn verbs into nouns, nouns into verbs, something like that. Okay. Synonyms, change the word order. Okay. Or change the word form. That's how you paraphrase. So, unless there are any questions, thank you, everyone. Thank you for your hard work today. Hope you found it useful. As usual, anyone has any questions, please ask myself or Bak Ha. Have a good week, and I look forward to seeing you all again next Sunday. Tambiet, everyone. Tambiet. Kep lai sao.
Goodbye, teacher.
Okay.
Goodbye,
Kep lai
teacher.
Goodbye,
sao, everyone.
everyone.
Bye bye, teacher.
Bye-bye.